everyone, this is Aidana Ruby and welcome back to this first episode of Ruby Wonders. So, I have a question. How was 2021 so far to you guys? Well, before talking about 2021, I just wanted to have a little rewind about 2020. So, how was really my 2020? The start of 2020 for me was an adventure. We went to Taiwan for the first trip that year. It was also the first trip after 3 years since we were together. I think that was 2017. We went to Seoul, South Korea, and that was also the first trip when I vlogged the whole time and also posted it on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it, you can check the description box because I have put the link down below. The sad part, I haven't posted our trip in Taichung, Taiwan, which is because the thing happened when my external hard drive was broken and I couldn't find a shop that could retrieve all my data, all my files in there. So all of the videos, all of my travel photos were all gone, and it was so sad. At the same month, my mom also went back to work in Bahamas because she was here in the Philippines just for leisure. That was also the time that there's a news about coronavirus spreading throughout China, and thankfully my mom went back to Bahamas safe and sound. So February has come in 2020 and I took coronavirus lightly, didn't took coronavirus seriously. And since I already have plans ever since 2019 pa that I will be going to South Korea, China, Hong Kong in 2020. Yeah, I already have plans, so I proceeded with all my visa applications. I booked flights, booked hotel accommodations already, packages, because I thought that coronavirus is just in China. So I was, as a frontliner, why would I be thinking those things, no? So that's number one wrong for me. I really took risks. All of the flights, the hotel bookings, they were all sayang. Even the visas, like I had to cancel everything. Everything really happened in March, which is the lockdown month, and yeah, what's our other choice, right? It's pandemic. Also, as a frontliner, I would like to prioritize working in the hospital rather than thinking of travels, because as we all know, travels are always there, but the health of a person, even in my family, we need to protect them, and we need to even me, I have to protect myself from exposures from the coronavirus itself. So April, May, and June, they were all struggle months. I have to stay in the hospital and avoid going back and forth from home to work, because I don't want my father and even my relatives to, like, you know, be exposed to me, as I am exposed to other patients also in the hospital. So I opt to just stay in the hospital and just go home, like let's say once in every 2 weeks or twice a month. The next month, July is a month where I started to participate in working in the COVID-19 facility in the province of Southern Leyte. I had to work there for 7 days straight, and then afterwards I would be quarantined for 14 days, swabbed, and thankfully I am negative for RT-PCR, and also the same month that my mom has been thinking of me and dad, she decided to go home here in the Philippines for good. She left her work in Bahamas, guys, just to be with us during the pandemic. I really appreciate that. So she did all the necessary protocols from flying to Manila. Then when she got in Manila, she was swabbed, and then she was transferred to a hotel so that she has to wait for her RT-PCR swab test to be negative. Then afterwards, she also traveled from Manila to Leyte, our province, and yeah, after that, she was quarantined for the next 14 days. So the next month is August. August is actually my birth month, and I think after 10 years ba? It's actually our first time together na we're complete in the family celebrating my birthday. Usually, my mom will just go home from Bahamas here in the Philippines, usually December or May on her birthday. Never ever on my birthday. Sometimes my dad's birthday in November. I was just so happy that we were complete that time. It's such a blessings in that year. September was also the month where I had to go to Cebu City because I received a letter from the embassy that I had to submit my biometrics in VFS Global. Thankfully, it was already opened. And secondly, I had to go to Cebu City because I had to get my passport, which was stranded for almost how many months? March, April, May, June, July, August. 7 months. My passport was there, and I really missed my passport. Fun fact about me, really funny fact. Even my friends know this. I always bring my passport everywhere I go because we never know. Like, for example, you decide to go out of the country. Why would I think about that now? I went to Cebu, and I was just in Cebu City, less than 24 hours, and what happened after that, when I got back here at home, I was quarantined for 14 days, and thankfully I was swabbed and in RT-PCR, and I tested negative. So I had to go back to work after 14 days. October. That is the highlight of the year. That month is the highlight of the year for me. I got to experience a lot of things. So this is the background story. On my way to work, from home to the hospital, I bumped into this senior citizen, 61 years old, male. How did that happen? So here in Leyte, we had this motor vehicle, what we call sidecar. And that sidecar was in front of me, and he was attempting to park his car on the right side of the road. What I did, probably he didn't see me overtaking the sidecar, so the accident happened. Thankfully, I was not hurt. Nothing really happened seriously to me. But the man, I actually hit his leg, left leg. It got a fracture. I was so scared. I don't blame him. Neither do I blame myself. Because for me, an accident is always an accident. It's really meant to happen. No matter how you, like, you change the scenario on your imagination in your head, it will never change. As the other side of the family, they scold me, they made issues of this and that, and if they're watching this video, I just don't want to, like, you know, make different statements, or they might misunderstand my statement. So if you're watching this video, move on na. Because I've already moved on. That's already how many months? 3 months na. So let's all move on and have, you know, happy minds. And let's just learn from that happening. And I was just so thankful that the Lord God still gave me that strong mindset. So the next month, November, thankfully, that was also the month that my patient was discharged. He was admitted in the hospital for 1 month and 2 days in exact. And thankfully, he was discharged the day before my father's birthday that we had to celebrate without heavy hearts and tears. The next month, which is December, my car is already fixed and I started driving. Actually, that was the second week of December. I was just so happy to be driving once again. So in 2020, I've got 3 things that I learned about that year. First is everything has a perfect timing. If that's yours, then that's yours. Second is you can never avoid accidents. Accidents are always meant to happen, no matter in every people, in every aspect of their lives, accidents will always be accidents. Third, no matter what happened to you, may it be good or bad, always remember that Lord God up above is always there for you, and He will always guide you in every circumstance. You can always communicate with Him by praying. If there's something that I realized in 2020, it's that, leaving social media behind me. I was happy leaving those in exchange with new people and new experiences in life. It could be good or bad. Despite the rejections, the disappointments, the difficult challenges that I experienced that year, I was just so thankful and contented with everything because He was there for me even in those demanding times. He provided me with every piece of advice on what to do next and what not to do. He surrounded me with people I call blessings in my life and blessings in disguise. I'm just so thankful that 2020 came right into my life and that it has given me so much, so much learnings and so much realizations, even though I experienced enough pain, but at the same time I had so much joyfulness. So what was I expecting in 2021? How was my 2021 so far? Apparently, bad things are coming to me on the first month of the year. I would choose the happy moments of the first or at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. So I would choose all the difficulties on the first quarter of the year, because if I have all of the happiness on the first quarter or the first month of the year, what would I be expecting on the next months of the year? So I'm expecting, or I'm hoping, this year 2021 would be a year for me. I was hoping that what didn't go my way in 2020 would be the total opposite of 2021. And on top of that, I still believe that the Lord God will still continue on guiding me, and He will never left me through bad times and good times. And I was just hoping for everyone. Also, everyone watching this vlog, I hope you are safe during these times, and I'm hoping that everyone is happy with what they are doing right now. If you're struggling like me on the first month or first quarter of the year 2021, smile, because there are still 11 months to come in 2021. Don't worry about you know, a lot of things. Always remember that there are still 11 months, huh? There are still 11 months this year, and always remember that the most constant thing in this world is change. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you learn a lesson or two, and if you do, don't forget to like this video. Like this video, comment down below how was your 2021 going so far, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next week. I'll be posting another video next week on Monday, hopefully. So I think that's it, and thank you for watching.